Greetings gamers, there has been some leaks in regards to what Xbox will be showing at E3. Now we've already covered this before, but this is obviously going to go into great detail about what we're expecting. Now do keep in mind guys, this is all rumours, so it can be incorrect. However, some of the people that have commented on this stuff have had a pretty good track history, so while taking it with a grain of salt, this actually does make kind of sense to me, so we'll go from there. First things first is we are going to be getting an Xbox One Mini, or what I like to call the Xbox One Slim. Okay guys, so it's going to be around 40% smaller than the Xbox One, which, let's face it, is kind of big and bulky. It's going to be the smallest Xbox yet to date. So it looks like it's going to be smaller than roughly what you actually have with the 360 or anything along those lines. So basically imagine your Xbox almost 50% smaller, or 40% smaller, so almost cutting it in half. It is going to be available in the year 2016, so it's going to be available this year. It is going to have a 2TB hard drive, which obviously is great for all the gamers, because obviously as it is, you have to constantly uninstall games to obviously go through and install new games. And maybe 4K output. Now the reason why I'm saying maybe 4K output, I don't think it's going to happen so much on the Mini. I think that's more of a Scorpion thing. But I'm putting it there because it is possible for them to do it, and it does kind of make a little bit of sense. We'll get to that in a sec. So guys, there is going to be new hardware that Xbox is releasing. Now the Xbox streaming devices, there's going to be two of them. The first one is going to be a small version similar to the Comcast. I'll put a photo up now for you so you know what I'm talking about. It's basically something that you're going to plug in to your side of your TV, and you'll be able to play your music from your mobile phone, games from your mobile phone, stuff like that, to allow you to go through and play it on the TV. So it's going to be like a bit of a hub, where it allows you to go through and stream things. It's going to be reportedly around $100 US, or around 175 Australian roughly. There's that. And basically, yeah, it's just going to be a bit of a central streaming device. So I presume you'll be able to stream music, maybe games, maybe pictures and videos from your mobile phone or other devices in the house. But I wouldn't go expecting it to be too powerful. The other device is a larger one, roughly going to be the size of, yeah, everybody's throwing around a lunchbox, but roughly the size of a, well, I suppose a lunchbox will do. It's going to be around 150 to 175 US, or around 225 to 275 Australian. It's going to be similar to the Amazon Fire. I'll put a photo up for that now. Basically, this is going to be the device that allows you to go through and to basically watch everything like your Netflix. So if anybody has the Western Digital TV Live, it's going to be a lot similar to that. This is going to be like the old 360 was. Allow you to go through, store some music maybe on your hard drive. It'll be allow you to contact or play YouTubes, maybe stream some porn, get into your news, all those sort of places. The Amazon Fire basically does a whole stack, a host of things like your Sky Sports, all those sort of TV shows and everything like that. I presume it's going to be doing the same thing. And like I say, it's roughly going to be roughly half the size, or maybe a bit smaller than half the size of the existing Xbox One. So it's probably going to be a little bit smaller than the Xbox Mini. So yeah, I'd say probably about a quarter of the size of your Xbox One at the moment, to give you an idea of size. Xbox platform, all the games from PC and Xbox will be cross-platformed. Meaning that you will be able to go through and actually play all the new games coming out on your PC. So for example, Halo, Gears of War, Tomb Raider, well, I think Tomb Raider was out on PC anyway, but all the games, all the major console games that were in the existing console only, they are going to be putting them onto the PC, so you will be able to go through and play your Halo games and everything on your PC. Also, with this mentioning of their cross-platform selection in the past, it also means hopefully we'll be able to play against and with each other. They have already mentioned that in the past, so they did sort of let that leak a little bit. Obviously, that was also everybody was sort of hoping about Sony and Xbox, which is obviously still something we all want and wish for. But I think the major point of that was to sort of give people hints about them going through and putting everything on PC as well as Xbox and vice versa. Now, obviously, if they do this, they're going to need to obviously get their timetable schedules sorted out so that games release on the same days. None of this game coming out in June, another one coming out, and then the PC version coming out in August or July, like No Man's Sky, for example. So that would obviously be something that they would need to control and say, well, yes, they're both going to be released at the same time, because otherwise there'd be no point. People would just go out and buy it on the console instead of buying it on the PC. The big thing, okay, Xbox Scorpio, rumored to be more powerful than the PlayStation Euro. It is reportedly going to be more powerful than the actual PlayStation 4 at the moment. What this means, guys, is at the moment the PlayStation 4 is around 4 teraflops. Xbox is going to be releasing at around 6. However, there's a but. Now, Xbox has also made a comment. I'll try to find the comment. If so, I'll put it in the comment section below. I'll link to it. Where they've actually gone through and said 6 or 8 teraflops. Now, the reason why they're doing that is because of the fact that they actually want to be able to have that leeway so that if PlayStation comes out and says, hey, the PlayStation Euro can do 6 teraflops or 6.5, we're better, Xbox will then turn around and say, no, we're releasing it at 8. It is going to make a sort of a war between PlayStation and Xbox over who's got the better console, considering PlayStation has been claiming for the past 3 years that, you know, their console is better because it's more powerful. This is big news, guys. This is really big, and I think Xbox really took it hard when the PlayStation beat them for performance. Even though it was only slightly, they have said that it is obviously not as good. And a lot of game reviewers have also said that as well. So I think this is obviously taking it really hard. They're actually going through, they're putting it in as a base of 6, possibly upgrading it to 8 if Sony does anything to sort of jump on their bandwagon and to sort of make their Neuro a little bit more powerful than what they're complaining or talking about. So there's that. So either way, it looks like Xbox is going to be more powerful than the PlayStation. That's big news in itself. However, also I imagine that this will also have a more powerful GPU because obviously it is also supposedly going to be supporting Oculus Rift. So for your VR, which is kind of a no-brainer considering the Oculus Rift at the moment comes with a controller and everything like that. They have been in the past sort of a little bit to distance themselves from each other. But, you know, hey, it's an Xbox controller, guys, you know. And I imagine this would have 4K output, definitely guaranteed for streaming and Blu-ray and everything like that. Maybe 4K upscale for gaming. Still not sure on whether it's going to have 4K native for gaming. But I presume at the very least you're going to get it for your movies, your TVs, your Blu-rays, all that sort of stuff will have 4K output. So guys, just to recap, obviously Xbox Slim, new hard drive, 2 terabytes, 40% smaller, available this year, maybe 4K output for TV and movies and Blu-ray. New hardware for streaming, 2 devices, a small version is similar to the Chromecast, large one similar to the Amazon Fire. Xbox platform, all games are going to be going across platform for PC and Xbox, so we'll be able to play against each other as well as play each other's games. And also Xbox Scorpio, more powerful for the PlayStation, more powerful GPU, launching at around 6 or 8 teraflops depending on what PlayStation releases, and also 4K output for TV, movies and Blu-ray, and possibly also gaming as well. Guys, look, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think this is a good thing? I personally am for it, because at the end of the day, we've had PlayStation going on in the past 3 years about how they're better. I think it's about time the Xbox gave it back to them, so to speak. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts on this? If you are a PlayStation player, is this going to make you jump back to Xbox if you were on Xbox originally, or switch to Xbox if it's more powerful? Let me know in the comment section below. As always, guys, I know obviously PlayStation, Xbox, they do get a little bit heated. Let's try and keep the comments civil. Apart from that, guys, obviously if the video is helpful, please click like. Remember, subscribe for all of our videos. But guys, look, if you have any questions regarding what we're possibly going to be getting at the Xbox E3, hit us up on Twitter or in the comments. I'll try and let you know what I think. Do keep in mind, this is all rumors. So we're not quite sure if this is 100% accurate yet or not. It could be incorrect, but I'm kind of hoping it is, and it kind of does make sense. So I'm really looking forward to E3 presentation. Apart from that, gamers, I will see you playing games. Have a great night. Enjoy.